This is a story about how Apple gave me a free iPhone. Yep, a free iPhone. Now, it might not be what you think, but it's a true story. Believe it or not. I've used an iPhone since the beginning. I think I had a 3 and then a 4, and then I skipped the 5. I went to the 6. I've been carrying the 6 for quite some time. Well, not this 6, but I've been carrying the 6 for quite some time. Until last winter, when I was up in New England, Maine to be exact, on the Dodge Challenger GT media drive. One of the coolest media drives I've ever done. The Dodge Challenger GT is all-wheel drive. And boy, oh boy, if you haven't seen that video, I'll include a link someplace up here or down in the description. You want to check that out. That car's a hoot. Anyway, getting back to it. I'm on the media drive. It's like halfway into the morning. We stop at our rest stop. It's a cool little general store someplace in New Hampshire or Maine. I get out of the car and I drop my phone. Phone slips out of my hand. I've always kept a case on my iPhones, but not a cover over the glass. So I've got this Five Below case, which didn't do the job this time. Every other time I dropped it, it had done a job, but not this time. Basically, the phone fell flat onto the sidewalk and I got a good sized crack. It wasn't covering the whole surface, but there were at least 3 or 4 legs to it. It was usable for months until one day when I had the phone in my pocket and I heard this noise, like something I'd never heard before. It was like a magical wind chime, this strange tinkling noise. I thought, man, that's the weirdest noise I've ever heard my phone make. I pulled my phone out of my pocket. The entire screen had shattered. It was still intact. It hadn't fallen out, but it was completely crystallized. Now it was not usable anymore, so it's time to go get it fixed. And I learned something about insurance through your cell phone provider. This is a Sprint iPhone, and I had Sprint's insurance. Well, the cost of replacing the glass was just a little bit more than the deductible. So I've been paying all these years for insurance on this. When I go to make a claim, it hasn't done anything for me because I got to pay to get the glass done. So I go to the Apple store. I get the glass replaced for just a little bit more than the deductible. Not cutting any corners there. I want to get it done right. Then the phone is great for, I don't know, a couple of months. Something happens though. Something weird happens. All of a sudden, it won't scroll. You go to scroll and it won't scroll. You go to poke on things and the buttons don't work anymore when you're clicking on them. What's going on with this? I go through a couple of rounds with Apple support online through the little chat box. Finally, I decide I got to go in to my local Apple store, which has always treated me well. And I'm going to take it to the Genius Bar and see what they say. Make an appointment, go in. They take it back, they look at it, they come out, hem, haw, goes back and forth a little bit. Finally, they say, there were problems with screen replacements on some of these iPhone 6s. Yours is one of them. We're going to give you a brand new iPhone. We're not going to try and fix your broken one. We're going to give you a new one. Is that okay with you? And I looked at him and said, ha! Yeah, that's really okay with me. A brand new iPhone when I can just buy it from Sprint off the lease for $100. That's a pretty good deal. I'll take it. They hook me up with a new iPhone. I'm on my way. I go home. I cancel my insurance. I might have canceled it beforehand. I don't know, someplace. I couldn't wait to cancel that. So bam, the amount of money that I'm paying a Sprint every month goes down because really this phone is only worth $100. Now, I'm going to buy it out for $100. I'm going to own it. My phone bill is going to go even lower. One thing I've never been super happy about is the battery life, though. So, boy, oh boy, I got lucky again because Anchor said, would you like to try out one of our cases? We have cases for the iPhone 6 that includes a battery in it. I said, you're going to give me a case? Yeah. Okay. Now, I'll tell you this right now. It's not a sponsored video. I haven't even looked at this case yet. Hopefully it's not hideous. But it's free. They sent it to me for free. So we get a little bit of unboxing for this case. Looks, you know, kind of like a normal case here. Doesn't seem too fat or too heavy. It's just kind of normal looking, but it's got a battery built in it. So you can see the little connector there. Very interesting. So here I've got my brand new iPhone. I'm popping it into the case right now. First time ever. Hopefully it works for a long time because brand new, free iPhone. I don't want to ask Siri anything. That right there, that is from Trader Vic's in Las Vegas. It no longer exists. That's all I got. This is a true story. Apple gave me a brand new replacement iPhone 6, and I'm going to go with this for as long as I possibly can because, here's a little secret. I use this as an in-car camera, and it works really, really well.